One of these days, I'll get to look at this computer without having to rotate, like I'm bloody, male model. The sixth location. Found a dead nomad spacesuit in the South Pole. Oh, so much. I met a living nomad named Solemnum at the South Pole. Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. At this location, Quantum Moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. The eye is likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomenon. Solemnum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. I swear I did. Solemnum is a hypothesis that she may not be entirely alive. Cool. That's 3 down. We only have 2 question marks left. Escape pod 1. Shelter site. Okay, was this like a really simple thing that I've missed? Let's go to Brittle Hollow. Hello, Quantum Moon. I have earned myself a cup of tea. I should have done that rather than drink it. Oh, Quantum Moon's still there. Is everyone unharmed? No one's... I'm just going to go for this really quickly and see if I actually read this already. What are we looking for exactly? A shelter? Just where they went? Climb down the cliff to a shelter site below the surface. Okay, so we're just going to look for a natural road. Yeah. Yeah. Use caution, the black hole slips below, you must not slip. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. This area is somewhat safer than any we've found so far. Temporary settlement is finished, but remember, be cautious of falling rocks. So basically, I've yet to actually enter this place in the way that you're actually supposed to, is what I'm sensing. That's probably because I played this game before and like just decided to skip. Like, this given concern about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? I believe we should migrate to the northern. So this is the bit I've been missing all this time. Migrate to the northern glacier. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from volcanic moons. What if the gravity questions after stable line? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor the incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. Oh, it's just somewhere else. Oh fuck! I can't believe there's still something in the hanging sea. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us. That we must save ourselves. I agree. We are here because I signal called us, and we followed. If we find it, we need to not merely survive but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. Moving to Northern Glacier will keep us safer. Yeah, because I definitely haven't done this yet. No. I could do Night Riders. I just don't. I choose not to do Night Rider theme. Ah. Well, there might be a sign that I didn't read on the way. But I'll go back afterwards. Oh, I better go back in. I will go back. I'm just going to double check. I hate the hanging sea. Yes. Might be worth just refreshing the stream. I died, by the way. Ooh, welcome. I found the quantum moon, Craig. I found the last surviving goat person. Now I'm doing... I've eaten the pudding. Now I've got to eat my greens. That's a terrible metaphor, John. Now I'm hungry. Oh, fair enough. Oh yeah, I see this stuff. There's like a little village here. Like, there's a... yeah. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered aboard the This Hill. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No, my clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what a rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We might find the eye of the universe. Okay, I don't know if this is new or not, but it is new. Fuck. No, we really are eating our greens. The hardest part of the tragedy is not knowing what we may have lost, or will the hardest part come later when we learn? Well, be well, Aunt Mallory. I know I just did a circle. I was just seeing if there was a way down there. No, I guess there's a natural way to get there, so I'll do that. Me skipping the natural walkings is probably how I got myself in this mess in the first place. I'll just double check this is. Guys, like 100 ways to go. Thousand natural shocks. John. I don't understand why the vessel crashed. Why did the vessel crash in the first place? We warped to follow the curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't there when we tried to go. What, was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Noah and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. Oh, the interlopers, that's what's left. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Ooh. Oh, did these just get added to the log as well? With their spaceships. There's Dark Bramble. Thanks, tree. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been here. Not even the first time I played this game. I never saw this bit. Okay, I think there's a set of houses I didn't actually explore. This is a dangerous way to get about, John. Like, I've got to go back up to a different ramp. I think. My brother wasn't in Escape Pod 1 with us. Was he in 2 or 3? Was he able to board an Escape Pod at all? We sacrificed too much in arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. If there's one issue I've had with this game, is that it's incredibly easy to just miss one tiny thing in a location and just never go back there, because it's just, like Brittle Hollow especially is confusing as fuck. I think I've read everything. Yeah, I know, but like that's even worse. That's a piece of paper that says, "Hey, there's a needle in a haystack." It's like, thanks. Like every time I look at that Brittle Hollow hanging sea, I go, "Oh, but I don't want to." Like for Sunless City, it was great because I'm like, well, there's 4 different directions to explore. I kind of know. Given concerns about settlement stability. Okay, I think we did this bit already. I think I've read everything. Maybe like, I mean, people love this game, so they don't need to take suggestions from me. But maybe when you've only got like one last thing to do, it has like an extra frequent hot and cold that goes, it's vaguely in this direction. That's all I'd want. Just something that just says, hey, there's one last thing and it's vaguely in this direction, and that'd be enough for me to not walk away. Like, because occasionally you've noticed I'll get to a place and I go, oh, this is cool, and then walk away not realizing I need to do one last thing. But like, some of that's just puzzles. But the problem with this game is there's like, you know, I've said it before, Monkey Island. Imagine playing Monkey Island, but every time you want to try out a new idea, you've got to do a small assault course. It's like, I think we've read everything. We read this bit already. But yeah, like, it's super popular, isn't it, actually? Like one of these scanners. Well, I mean, obviously something like that would ruin the game, but like, I could come up with a pretty good bullshit reason where you'd have like energy residue and it'd be too strong. The signal's too powerful for the thing to get useful. But the less and less things you have less on a planet, the more it can pinpoint things. Like, so imagine like one of these scanners, but like, instead of scanning directly, it scans everything all at once and gives you a big circle. And obviously that big circle is completely useless when you've got 14 things on the planet. But when you've got just one, maybe it pinpoints that. And again, it doesn't even need to pinpoint it. Just tell me it's vaguely in a place, and that's good enough for me. That way it's only useful for the things that you're missing. Did I take a wrong cut? Did I just go around in a circle? No, I didn't. This just takes me to the place I already know about, doesn't it? Well, no, I think I have gone in a circle. Yeah, okay. Fair enough, and this is the bit that I'm pretty familiar with. Quantum Moon! So, have you seen Control, the game Control? Control. No, that's Metal Gear Solid. Because Control has a quantum fridge. It's sort of a quantum fridge. The implication is that if you're not constantly watching that fridge, it's going to go and murder some people. So the organization of Control has a person in charge of just watching it all the time. And they have like rotations of like an hour or so. But because of the plot of Control, he's not been able to switch. So you get there and he's like, "Oh God, help me!" And and you turn around for a second and he's just dead, like he's blunk, and you just see blood. I think you get one of your powers from that fridge. Old settlement, the vessel, mural, escape pod free. This mural, cool. I found the big mystery. Okay, I said I was halfway through, and this is a big square, so clearly... I mean, this kind of seems like the most important stuff, to be honest. Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed space escape pod. Nomai worked together to recall an I-ship signal they encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was somehow older than the universe itself, and Nomai decided to call it the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai abandoned this settlement over growing concerns about its stability. Mural of Nomai vessel encountering a signal. The mural of dark bramble ensnaring a Nomai vessel. Mural of escape pods evacuating Nomai vessel. Okay, because of the fucking bramble. One of the 3 escape pods never made it out of dark bramble. Okay. Back to dark bramble. I was going to say dark bramble doesn't actually do a lot. Escape pod 1, the vessel. Nomai warped to this solar system in a spaceship called the Vessel. They were attempting to... Oh, and also the Vessel is also presumably in the Dark Bramble, yeah. Ooh. And of course there's fucking more in there! Which presumably is connected to the Vessel. How would we even go about that, finding out? Oh, presumably escape pods have... scanners, don't they? Sorry, sometimes I just straight up forget buttons. Like that one. Distress beacon? Yeah. I I hate to do this because Greg's just got here, but I think I might take a break. I've been doing this for 3.5 hours. But, like, we have a plan going back in. Which is... we should look for the escape pod signal. Which hopefully should help us with this nonsense. And this, I have no fucking clue. Like, I don't know what being grey means. Or if grey's just eventually become a colour. Obviously, I have more to find. I have more to do in the Hanging City, but, like, I legitimately have no idea where I would look. So, good luck with me ever finding that. There's also the interloper. Which, again, my only idea was to wait for it to melt, and I've gone round... I've gone round the sun. Hang on. So where's the interloper? Yeah, the interloper does this. So I figured when it's there, it's the most melted. And then I couldn't find anything on the interloper, but, like, maybe I'll need some hints. But, like, this was some good innings. We did major puzzle stuff. I'm happy with this. We found the quantum moon. I found... what did I find? I found something before we did the quantum moon stuff. Oh yeah, I found the anglerfish fossil. So we did make a start on this. What does this have to do with that? Oh, is it just the escape pod stuff? Anyway, yeah, I think we're going to let you go. But this was, of course, our day 4 thing. Sadly, this is our Outer Wilds adventure, of course, but this was also our day 4 of Project 99, and we managed to complete Haunting Ground and Can of Wormholes. And it would have been cool if we just kept completing games. That would have been excellent and really justified actually playing 99 different games. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to play any more Outer Wilds. But I mean, like, even tonight I may play more. I haven't decided if I will or not. But I'm happy with this. But yes, let's put the this back on. Summon a snail from the quantum realm. Say thank you very much for watching this, of course. I've been the Johnstruct. I'm now no longer being observed. Thank you very much for watching this Outer Worlds adventure. And I'll see you next time. I'm just basically gonna eat some food. It's been a while. So farewell. I'll see you next time.